What is IRR? The concept of net present value, or NPV, is considered in our video on discounted cash flow. Click the link in the description to view that video. Here we are going to look at the internal rate of return, or IRR, of the project. This uses the concept of net present value, but turns the calculation on its head. Instead of deciding a discount rate and applying the appropriate discount factors to the project cash flows to produce a net present value, IRR considers what discount rate will be needed to produce an NPV of 0 for the project. This rate simulates the return on investment offered by the project and enables a comparison with other projects competing for the same funding. All competing projects or investments have an NPV of 0, but their differing IRRs represent the discount rates that were required to produce the NPVs of 0. Consider the following cash flows of an investment. Here you can see years 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 with the costs, the benefits and then the benefits minus costs. What we now have to do is construct a spreadsheet to identify what discount rate leads to a net present value of 0 for this project. Internal rate of return is an incalculable number and has to be found by trial and error. So, for example, we might try a discount rate of 10% and get a negative NPV. Then, we try 2% and get a positive NPV. So we try 7% and the NPV is still negative, but less so, and we try 5% and it is positive. After a number of iterations, we find that the discount rate that gives an NPV of 0 is 6%, and this is the IRR. If this seems like a lot of work, there is a function in Excel which works out IRR, but it does so by a series of very rapid approximations. Using our 6% IRR, you can see that in year 1, the benefits minus costs is 98, and this is discounted by multiplying 0.943 to give the present value of 94.42. Applying this across all of the years produces a net present value of 0. The discount rate that produces the net present value of 0 is the internal rate of return, and in this case, the IRR is 6%. IRR allows projects of different absolute sizes to be compared directly because the value of the IRR is a percentage. However, this may mean that projects may be selected that do not return the most money in absolute terms. Another consideration in selecting projects is that the IRR should exceed the cost of capital to the organisation. In our example, if the organisation's cost of capital were 7%, then it would be paying more for the capital used than the project offers. In purely financial terms, the project could not be justified, but it may be on other grounds. The need to comply with new regulations, for example. There is also a technical problem with the IRR, that if the cash flow is non-conventional, for example, if there is a negative cash flow followed by a positive one, followed by another negative one, then there may be more than one IRR, making it impossible to apply the technique effectively. Thanks for watching this video. For more videos like this, see our channel or check out our website.